Jackson Morris, I'm 21. My drug of choice was heroin, and I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. My motivation for coming into treatment was just to get out of all the pain and the misery that I was in. I'd hit a personal rock bottom, as they say, and this was really, my only choice to get better. My outlook on life, it was completely bleak. I was completely lonely. I was in a state of complete misery. There was those thoughts that, I don't even think I'm worth anything anymore. Basically, I had no hope for the future. My relationship with my family, it was a mess before. My parents, I knew, were just completely done with me. Just disappointment. I just had a lot of shame, a lot of guilt. Now in sobriety and recovery, they're starting to come back a little bit. My aunt has always been there for me, but as far as my immediate family, my sister's starting to gain a little bit more trust in me. My parents, I still have some hope left in me, and it's starting to come better. It's easier to talk to them now. The hardest thing about doing treatment out of my home state is just that overwhelming sense of change, and I feared change, all my life, and so going to a new environment, new place, new people, and everything was just a lot, to handle. Carlton has made it really easy for me to adapt. I've been able to make friendships, whereas before I was never able to keep or make friendships at all. I'd isolate and always just be by myself, and now it's like I know that there's a possibility that I can have long-lasting relationships. My message to someone thinking about starting a program would be that there is hope, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You can come from a completely hopeless state where you believe that all the walls are caving in, and you can come out of that, and that you don't have to live like that anymore. I have 45 days clean now, and my outlook has completely changed. It's a lot more positive. Every day I look at as like a new opportunity for growth. Whereas before, nothing seemed like I was going to get better, and now it's like anything is really possible at this point, and I'm just excited to further that, the clean time and see what else sobriety can bring.